Hello everyone and welcome back to Packs and Recreation, and today we continue the saga of the accessories and we bring an old favorite of ours, which is Green Stuff World. So Green Stuff World, which is a lot more focused on, Warhammer and figure painting and modeling, etc. Recently, at least to my understanding, has jumped into the business of cards, or helping us with those cards. And we already reviewed a couple of card rails. You can see the video link somewhere here, I guess. And today we are tackling the card deck holder, which has 6 compartments and is 64 by 89 millimeters. So sorry, I don't know how many inches is that. It's combinable and it looks like this. So from scratch, I can already tell you that this is the sort of thing that is great for lands precisely, and they actually display Magic the Gathering lands here and the Magic symbol here, which I don't know. And they say is pre-cut MDF wooden card deck holder suitable for standing play cards such as Magic the Gathering, Keyforge, YuGiOh, etc. These displays can be connected to each other horizontally using the union pieces. Includes 6 compartments to keep your cards steady and ready to play, etc. And is made in Alicante, Spain. So once again, let's embark into the process of assembling one of these babies. The fun thing is that this time it says that it has a union piece, which is something that I don't recall seeing in the others that also claim to be connectable. Oh, that's right. So there is a piece this time, and I guess that the fact that they are wood color means that you can paint them, which now makes sense as I looked into Green Stuff World, and they see that they are mostly and first of all for Warhammer and that sort of thing. So this is, if you don't like the wooden style, you can just paint over it, which I guess is okay. And apparently MDF, I'm pretty sure, but again, please correct me, is more resistant to mold. So that may be good, even more considering that this is in the European market and most of European countries have a lot of rain during most of the year, and then we have a very hot summer. So this is the lateral connect piece. So this is new. This wasn't in the other one, and this time the pieces are already separated. So that's good. And you have the blue plastic. So these things are actually transparent and not blue, but I can't remove them with my gloves, which is my fault and only my fault, but it is what it is. And although I think in this video we will be able to, because it's not cut to 100%, and therefore I may need to remove it before separating it, or else this will be a tragedy. Nope, apparently it's just very stiff. Okay, there you go. I am not afraid of this sort of thing, but I'm kind of scared whenever I have to do the plastic thingy because it looks like it's going to break. In their defense, this thing is very sturdy, right? But whenever you're trying to separate the thing, see, it is not as sturdy. So, which makes sense, is to separate. Again, remove blue sticker. So these things are not blue. I just can't with my gloves. So I am physically unable to. Maybe if I insist or I take my gloves off camera and I do it, but we have to be here for the brand, and the brand is gloves. So plus I kind of like it in blue, not gonna lie. So there is that. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be that complex of a piece, but it is more complex than the others because this one has 11 pieces. So let's separate the pieces first and let's get right to it. Again, one thing to point is the strong smell of wood that comes from this thing. It is MDF, but god damn, it smells like a wood shop. Did I break something? No, it's like that. Okay, cool. Damn. For a second I sweated a bullet there, but apparently the cuts are sturdy enough. So there is that. This is the piece that broke off, but this is from the connector, so makes sense that it broke because it's literally holding by the corners. So not to be worried. I think that this thing is sturdier than I give it credit. So there is that. And the lateral connecting pieces, which it's nice that they have it in their own divider, because for example, I don't want this, I can throw it away, but unless I buy another one, I may want to keep this, so I can keep it in this mini insert, and that's not bad. So there is that, and they have the numbers in the corner. That's not too bad, not too shabby. Let's see, again it says that it requires PVA glue, which we don't really. I don't know why they say that. I don't know if it's a default in all of their products, or if I'm missing something and it's better for this to have glue. But it feels like a thing that scares people without need, because I don't need it. So we need to put together 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Literally these ones. And because of my OCD, we're going to do it in numeric order. So something like this, with the numbers facing up, which is something that I don't appreciate, to be honest. Like, it should be with the numbers facing down, but you can tell that one side is better prepped than the other. So, and again, now that I think about it, which is something that I didn't think about in my last review, technically this is good for painting. Like if you want them in a specific color or something, which should make it even more mold proof if you pick, like, you know, plastic paint or something to paint over it, and you can make it fit your you know, your furniture, so you can paint them black or something. Again, since Green Stuff World has a bunch of stuff for Warhammer figures and for painting and all that, like, it makes sense that this thing, if you look at this from a more eco-friendly perspective, not eco-friendly, sorry, but from a more DIY perspective, like, you know, Warhammer figures and stuff, I guess it makes sense that it's like, is this material? Because like, oh, you can paint it. It's like, okay. However, I still like this aesthetic. She's like, you know, wood and glass to a degree, although it's MDF and plastic. But this smells, god damn it, this smells strongly like wood. And I don't dislike the visuals, to be honest. So there is that. Now, I assume it's this one. And just to prove my point, does it have the number? The number 10, yeah, exactly. So the numbers go inside, and this one, it goes like this, I guess. I can see the whole point for glue, but again, this is just like this is more convoluted than the previous ones. Wait. This is correct, right? Yeah, number 2. And this goes here, and yep. I guess this is correct. And this goes here. This goes there. We are this close to start assembling Legos on this channel, people. Or IKEA furniture. There is that. Well, I mean, it looked harder than it actually was, so not that bad. Again, more worried about the playmat than the wood itself. But there is that. Now, the glass thing is, or plastic thing is, which, mind you, if you're going to do the thing, you might as well do it now, like removing the blue plastics, because if you don't, then it's going to be a nightmare. This doesn't specify, but I am assuming that the one that you want to be on front is the one that has the branding. So this one goes here, and so yeah, I will keep it because maybe I will remove it. So this is just for the sake of the review, but Okay. And this one goes here. And it's kind of foolproof. Like things only fit in a specific way, right? So there's not much that you can screw. You can mess up by doing this. And this baby right here goes like this, which actually gives it more body. The more pieces we put, the stronger the body gets, right? So it stops being so fragile. And lastly, I need to put this on top, and this will give it all the body that it's missing right now, and will make it a very sturdy thing. Mind you, there are better ways of doing this in the privacy of your house without a camera and trying to get the right angle to show this and assemble it at the same time. So this is actually easier to assemble on your own. If I can do it on video, you can do it at your home. That's the guarantee. Come on, baby. There you go. If you need to force it too much, then you're not doing it right. So there is that. Again, the blue here kind of looks too strong, but you can just remove the stickers. I mean, and now for the last part, number 11. It goes. Actually, it goes on top. It goes here. So, well, actually, it should go backwards and cover the number 11. Yeah, because if we follow the ugliness principle, the ugly side should be always exposed. Now, the good thing is that if you can paint it, which I guess, because in my last video, I was like, guys, if you're called Green Stuff World, and this is wood and MDF, why would you have plastic instead of making it all wood? And it's because it looks better. Even in blue, again, you need to remove the sticker, right? Like, if you remove the sticker, it will look like this. Even in, though I don't dislike it in blue, let's be honest, it kind of looks cool. But if you think about this as a green product, it is semi-green because the plastic I don't think is very green. But if you think about this as something to be customizable, as in you can just paint it, then this can be any color you want and any type you want. This pattern here, I'm not crazy over it, but I guess it's okay. And then the wooden pieces, they will go here, and you will connect this with another one that you put next to it, and it gives you a nice display. Now, in terms of display, let's use the good old Magic the Gathering deck. Now it says that it fits decks. I don't know what decks, because it's not a commander deck. That much I can tell you. But maybe it's a Pokemon deck, and maybe it's not double sleeve. But we can figure that out ASAP. So let's just play the counting game. 37, 60 cards. So here you have a 60 card deck, double sleeve. Can we fit a 60 card? I can tell you no, we can't. Like, single sleeve, you can, but double sleeve, you can't. And you can't by not that much, mind you. Like, you can fit 55 double sleeve cards per slot, assuming that all slots are the same. So that's not too shabby, actually. It's actually just a shame. See, like 55 perfectly. 55 double sleeve cards. By the way, guys, if I have to in this our dialogue, if I have to recommend you something, in terms of branding and packaging, the measurements are great. But since you're putting magic cards and you're actually mentioning magic, Keyforge, etc., I would just use the standards of like, oh, it holds up to X cards per slot, right? Like, because the slots are the same. So I could put like, it holds up to 55 double sleeve cards, which is like, I don't know, 70 single sleeve cards, and it's like 80 or 90 single sleeve cards without sleeve, something like that. Like the fact that you put the lands here makes this a good land station, to be honest, and I believe that's one of the best uses that you have for this, because you can't fit your commander deck in here. You can't fit your standard deck in here. You can't fit your Pokemon deck in here because it's 60 cards as well. I mean, if you single sleeve it, yes. If you double sleeve it, no. This is a commander deck, so 55, 45 cards, and like it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like the others. I would fit in a drawer. These ones I can't. Now this has a good thing and a cool thing. This holds here, so you can put it in your wall, and that's nice. So, and remember, this is transparent, not blue, because you need to remove the plastic. So that gives you some freedom, and you can paint over it. I mean, I believe that's the intention now. I don't believe that is this material because of eco-friendly reasons. I believe that it is this material because you can paint over it, and it can be, and it kind of works, right? So I will do that in the packaging. Apparently the whole green stuff, I got it wrong. It's not because you're eco-friendly or anything. It's just the name of the company. Like nothing special on that regard. It's a shame because I think that you could go the green angle with this and go like, oh, this is eco-friendly, but the plastic not so much, unless you put it as recycled plastic. But hey, if I could, like, I like this packaging, simple, cheap, effective, all the instructions here. If I would, again, if you allow me the suggestions, I will put the amount of cards that fit double sleeve, single sleeve, no sleeve, because it's like an approximation. You can put an asterisk saying like, oh, it depends on the sleeves. And I will put, like this example with the lance is good. I don't know if you're allowed to use that on Magic, but whatever. And I will remove the PVA thing because honest to God, I don't know why this thing is here. I believe that this is a default from your figures, that you always have these, but it just confuses people and scares people. Okay, true, you don't see these when you buy the product. It doesn't say anywhere that you need glue to assemble it. That's why I get more scared, because when I open it and I remove the pieces and I see this, I go like, do I need glue to assemble this? And I don't. So I believe that it just plays against you to have that. So I believe that we have a couple of things to fix here in the packaging to make this more appealing. But as a product, I think it's pretty solid and it's not that expensive. I think this one is like less than $10, if I recall correctly. And, you know, not bad. And for you to put your lands, I mean, if you make me choose between these, which is, I don't know, under $10, and this other thing that you can see the link on the video up there, which we opened in the past, I can tell you that, yes, this is pretty. Yes, this has the mana symbols, which apparently just to put the mana symbols on your product, you need to give a kidney or something. And it says Magic the Gathering. But as you saw in that review, this product is actually kind of shitty, and for multiple reasons. So go check that video after you finish with this one. But yes, this is prettier for the colors, but this is eco-friendlier. This is actually sturdier, believe it or not. Like this thing is sturdier than this, and there is a reason for that. And I don't know if you can, how can I catch this on camera? Like, see, I'm just twisting it. See how the thing dances around? You can't twist this. It doesn't, same amount of force, by the way. Yes, if I go full Super Saiyan, it will break, but this thing as well. So, because I'm that strong. No, but like, in all honesty, it's not that thing. So if you, plus you have an extra compartment here. So yes, you can fit more stuff on these holes than here, but look at this beautiful land station that you can just build. And like, well, in all honesty, technically, red should go here. And these are lands without a sleeve because it's a land station, right? So it is what it is. Plus, you can paint it if you are into that sort of thing. But if you're like me and you like despise all sorts of, you know, DIYs because you're afraid of screwing it up, and that's between you and me. That's the one reason why I'm not into Warhammer or anything like that. It's because I know that I'm not going to be able to paint those things properly. And yes, I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's all, you just need to start. Everyone starts shitty and then you improve as you try. But I can't. My OCD doesn't allow me to leave it shitty and then move on. I would just be repainting the same thing over and over again. But see, look at this. And you even have an extra spot for artifacts or mana rocks or whatever the hell you want to put in here, or tokens even. And have it for your Friday night magic with your guys in your house, right? Like you call the boys and you play Friday night magic, and there you go. Or even for D&D or anything else that you need cards for. This is actually pretty good and sturdy and very flexible because it has a lot of possibilities. So overall review, again, the packaging a little bit misleading. Some stuff I don't think is necessary, like the glue. It smells a lot like wood, so if you like that, that's great. The assembling is fairly easy. It's kind of sturdy. It's actually, you can even have it in blue or in transparent. You just need to be able to remove the sticker. And the price is kind of good. I believe this one, again, I believe this one is under $10. And you can fit a bunch of stuff in here and it looks nice. And although I have less of a defense for this one compared to the other ones that go into your drawers and you can organize your cards, this one is very good for land stations. And I can tell you that for the price of this thing, you can buy 6 or 7 of these. So not that bad. And actually you can even have like, you can put your cube or do whatever. I don't know. In terms of a product, it's kind of good. Good price quality ratio. I believe that we can improve a little bit here, but hey, not bad. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and see you next time on on Planes and Recreation. Bye.